internet, and welcome to the SwirlyCast, the only audio show that can be enjoyed by humans and yokai alike, and is the subject of He's Sus! Oh, right then. I'm your host, Koma. I decided to spend a few minutes out of your day to come hang out, and with formalities out of the way, what is on the mind today? As if you couldn't tell, we're cashing in on a trend, as if there's not enough videos on this game already, but who cares? I'm just adding to the pile because it's actually really fun. We're talking about Among Us. So, what exactly is Among Us for the two of you who don't know about this game? It's a giant multiplayer hit by the guys who made the Henry Stigman collection, and it instantly became an overnight hit during 2020. I know, the game came out in 2018. How did it get so popular during 2020? I don't know. But it instantly proves that, yeah, influencers can be a good sign in order to change a game's growth. On that note, I actually played Among Us a few different times, and so we're here, and we're going to be talking about it. And honestly, it's actually pretty simple, so I won't go into the gameplay a lot, because there really isn't much to talk about. In terms of anything related to story, like, yeah, you're just a bunch of guys on a spaceship, you crash land on an alien planet, and it's up to you to keep yourselves alive and do all your tasks, and then, you don't die by the imposter, who is an alien. Or two imposters who is also an alien, depending on the number of players. Yeah, that's the setup you need. Let's go! So, what is Among Us? Again, it's a party game in which two people try to kill the other members of the crew, and the crew members have to complete all of their tasks before they die, or, something happens along the way. It's pretty simple. It's very simple, it's addicting. What makes Among Us go? At its core, it is just kind of a minigame collection if you are the crewmate. Your job is to complete all your tasks and avoid dying, like I said before. Again, it's pretty easy to do because, most of the minigames are pretty straightforward. Aside from the card swiping one, I know a lot of people have said it too. I hate the card swipe minigame with my fiery passion. But, yeah, it's just sort of, yeah, it's cool. In the imposter route, however, you can mess with everybody. Your goal is to make sure everybody else dies and prevent everyone from doing their task, whether by stabbing them to death, or by sabotaging their stuff, or, just, trying to fake everyone out. And here comes the nice charm of Among Us. You thought Mario Party was friendship ruining? Let me introduce to you Mario Party's younger brother. The object of the game is to figure out who is the imposter, or imposters if there's two people as the imposter. And this is where Among Us definitely shines. The discussion. So your goal is to make yourself not seem suspect while you're trying to complete your tasks, or try to get everybody else from not completing their tasks. If you're the imposter, you better have top grade acting chops if you want to make sure that you're keeping yourself alive while making sure that everybody else is having a worse time altogether. You gotta pin the blame, and you gotta make yourself not seem suspect. It's a lot harder than it sounds, and I never got imposter in the games that I played, but I can imagine that it isn't very easy to do. And I can applaud anyone who has the galaxy level brain in order to keep themselves alive, in order to stall out time and, make themselves not suspicious, and not to make them seem very believable when it comes to who they're pinning the blame on. And this is where Among Us shines. This is where the game gets party nature, because you're figuring everything out, and if you don't figure everything out, well, the imposter's going to kill you all, and you don't finish your tasks in time. How to lose is through three different ways. 1, the imposter kills everybody but one person left in the room. 2, everybody gets thrown out of the room except for the imposter and one other person. Or 3, a sabotage happens and it knocks out everything else in the room. Your goal as a crewmate is to prevent all 3 of these things happening, and it can be a little overwhelming, I will not deny. So make sure that you're very attentive, but also doing all your tasks to not make yourself seem suspect. Because, yeah, it's very easy to make yourself seem suspicious while you're just trying to do your task, and you're just very suspicious of somebody else. This is where Among Us comes to fruition, in my opinion. it's a very good party game for a bunch of friends, and I feel it's very much deserving of all the attention that it had during 2020. The year where we all got stuck indoors and we really needed party games to play with each other. That is where I think this game really shines the most. In terms of its other stuff, you can play custom game modes like hide and seek, and you're trying to avoid dying all the time. But I haven't tried this mode out for myself, but I had heard from a few different friends that it is definitely the best way to play Among Us, which is proximity chat. Proximity chat allows you to talk with people in your proximity. It makes things less suspect. You can talk with other people during the game. That's pretty much all I need to know about it. If you want to play that game mode, do so at your own risk. It's only on the PC version. It's a mod, so take it from my friends. They recommend it, so I guess I'll recommend it too. But I haven't tried it out myself yet, so go at it at your own pace, I suppose. So yeah, there really isn't a lot to talk about with this game. It's a relatively short episode that I did want to make because Among Us was definitely a game that was very influential during 2020. And while it is a little simplistic at times, that simplistic nature can definitely go a long way. I mean, last time we talked about Mario Party. That sort of thing just kind of thrives within friend groups and stuff like that. Party games are especially a good way of either bonding or absolutely shredding friendships. And I really do like games like that. That's why I appreciate Mario Party, and it's why I equally appreciate Among Us. Is it overrated? Probably, but if it's a good game, then who cares, really? And yeah, that's pretty much all there I really want to say on the matter. If you got a bunch of friends who have phones, Among Us Mobile is free, so there really isn't much of a reason to not have the game, at least installed somewhere. I played the version on mobile so far, and I'm looking to get the PC version so I could try a proximity chat, and it looks to be even better, so good stuff there. But yeah, even while playing with touch controls, the game was still definitely fun. And talking through Discord with a bunch of friends and trying to figure out who the crud is the imposter, it's fun. I really do like games like that, and it really goes to show that most definitely Among Us is definitely going to stick around for a long while, and it definitely has a lot of cultural significance within its Western markets. So, Innersloth, yeah, you guys definitely made some really smart decisions with this game, and I really enjoyed it. A lot of my friends really enjoyed it as well. It's a great time. If you have friends, I recommend giving it a shot. Couldn't hurt to play a few games with everybody, and that's pretty much all I really wanted to say. With that said, this has been Koma, and my friends, fellow viewers, and camaraderies alike, thank you for tuning in to this episode of the SwirlyCast, as short as it may be. Until next time, bye bye! I'm telling you, Red was sus this whole time! Don't throw me out!